Yo, what's up YouTube? Back with another video. Welcome to High Vibrational Kings. This is a channel for people that want to better themselves in life. Shout out to anybody holding on to their energy, breaking bad addictions, and trying to become a better version of themselves. In this video, I want to talk about why I like being a minimalist, and the benefits of not being materialistic in this world, in today's society. So let's get into it. Yeah, guys, I don't know, throughout my life, I've never really cared about materialistic things. Obviously there's different levels in being like a minimalist. You could be somebody that's really doesn't care about anything. Like, you could live in a van, very simple life, and you'll be happy. But there's different levels to this, obviously. But for me, I don't know, I just always everything that they put out in society. It's like they're like dangling like a carrot in society's eyes, and they expect you to bite it. It could be for whatever thing, the latest phone, the latest car, these celebrity shoes, all these materialistic things, guys. It really has no value, spiritually, guys. I don't know, I've always been kind of spiritual in a way that materialistic things don't really faze me, and it's just money is basically, the energy that you put to something, to a job. You get money in return, but in reality it's that energy that you put into the job. So I just think very differently. A lot of people buy things that they don't need to impress people that they don't even like. Woo! Let me say that again, guys. People buy things that they don't need to impress people that they don't even like. Sometimes they be buying stuff just to flex, just to get somebody's validation, just to post something on Instagram. But in reality, they're not even happy, guys. I had this one friend in high school, guys, where he was kind of was pretty spoiled, to be honest, just saying how it is. He just grew up always getting everything handed to him, guys. Every time he would ask something, his parents, he would always get it like that, no work whatsoever. He would have all these materialistic possessions, guys. And when he would first get it, he would be kind of excited, obviously, yeah, something new. But then afterwards, it looked like he wasn't even fazed by what he had. And that's the thing, guys. Society tries to dangle this carrot, tell you that you need to get this, you need to get that, you need to buy this, consume that, all this bullshit, guys. They be telling you all these things and say oh, if you buy this, then you'll be happy. If you buy that, all this, nonsense, guys. But the reality is that, yes, materialistic things are nice, but they don't define who you are. Your soul is who you really are. And when you're connected to your spirit, the things of this world doesn't even matter anymore. Materialistic things don't matter to you as much. And I'm not saying that, to be a bum out here, and you could have nice things, obviously, if the fruits of your labor will show off, and it's okay if you want to get something nice, but there's a big difference between buying things that you don't need. It's kind of an addiction, a shopping addiction, or you're just always chasing the next high, the next clothes, the next phone, the next car, all to impress people that you don't even care about, or kind of try to make yourself feel better about yourself. But in reality, all those things are just, it's vanity. It doesn't even make you happy. It's just a costume, guys. What's really important is how you feel from within. How is your energy, how is your mentality? Because you could be extremely rich, you could buy whatever you want, But the people that are in those type of positions, like they're born rich or whatever, they buy whatever they want, but they're not even happy, you know? And why aren't they happy? Is because that doesn't fulfill you spiritually, guys. We are spiritual beings ourselves, but we live in this 3D reality, in this matrix system where, society constantly bombards you with things, buy, consume, do all these things to fit in, basically conditioning you guys and brainwashing you into thinking that you always need to be buying stuff. You guys, like, sometimes I be stressing myself out, like with the few things that I already have, like clothes that I don't really wear. Like, it's just like the more you have, the more stressed out you get. Like, instead, just save that money and invest it in different ways. Use that money to go on adventures, to you know to better yourself, to go on trips or anything like that. But for me personally, like, I don't give a damn about spending money on like clothes and all these things, guys. Like, and it's not like, this is just my experience, just the benefits of just being a minimalist, just being content with what I have. Like, I have a nice car, I have a nice house. But it's the basic necessities, guys. Like, I don't really see a point in trying to always be buying crap that you don't even need. It's just like, the type of people that do that is because they're not fulfilled within. They're not working on themselves. They think that, buying a new pair of shoes or or anything is gonna make them feel better in the long run. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with dressing nice. But just try to focus on the message that I'm trying to tell you guys, is that society wants you to always be buying things. They want you to be broke all the time. They want to fill their pockets up. They don't really care about you. All this. That's why, guys, like, TV is poison, guys. I'm gonna make a separate video on television, but let me just say something real quick. That TV and the radio and all that stuff is just programming you into thinking a certain way. Like, they show these commercials, like, of Christmas and all these things like that, and society feels like they need to fit in. They need to go out and Christmas shop and do what everybody else is doing, just going into debt. Like, some people, they actually be going into debt trying to buy crap that they don't even need, just because the rest of the people are doing it. But, like, it's hilarious, guys. Like, I'm just like the observer. I'm just like, just watching society, how, like, they behave, and I'm just like the observer, just watching it, like, unfold. And it doesn't really bring any value in the long run. If you want to have nice things, that's nothing wrong with that, but don't let materialism define who you are, or kind of use it like thinking that you're, like, better than people. If you're blessed to have, like, a whatever, a nice house, a nice car, anything like that, guys, then there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, like, materialism, like, it's just, it doesn't faze me, guys. Like, it really doesn't. And that doesn't mean that I can't, like, how do you say, like, get something nice if I need it, or but the problem is that, like I said, society, they want you to always be distracted, always be focusing on external things, guys. Key word, external. They want you always focusing on external things and not be focusing within. There's this one Hobson song called Fly. I'll probably leave the link in the description. But it's basically, it's a real ass song. It just talks about how, like, corporations, they manipulate, like, people's thinking into, like, into the way they behave. Into act in a certain way, and all these stuff, guys. So like all these past months that have these these months that have passed already, guys, like Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas, everything like that. Within these 3 months, this is like the best time of the year for these companies to, like, snatch all your money willfully. Obviously it's not like they're not stealing it, but they're conditioning people into behaving a certain way where it's kind of like annual robbery, but it's kind of like with consent. The people are just giving out their money, buying things that they don't even need. And that when they first get it, obviously, like, oh wow, a little dopamine hit, and then the next day it's like it's just in the closet for the rest of the year. It's just very short-term pleasures, guys. Materialism, all that stuff is just short-term pleasures, and you know it doesn't fulfill you, guys. Like, in order to be like happy, you need to go within. That's an inside job. Like money, like materialistic things, it doesn't fulfill you spiritually, guys. It's only very how do you say, very short term. And it's just like, yeah, guys, it's just like I don't know, like I just feel I'm just so glad that I'm not raised like that. I wasn't raised like cocky, or just like how a lot of people, they're born rich and then they're just miserable, guys. Like I love just keeping it simple, keeping it simple, but gee, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be dressed in something fly, something casual, like this shirt, guys. Like, it's just like a regular thing like that. Like, I don't give a damn about these celebrity clothes, like that Gucci shit. Like I don't give a damn, bro. I don't care. I'm not paying like $50 for a shirt just because it has a little logo, just to be like, yeah, I'm wearing this. Like, bro, that's hilarious, man. Like, all these celebrities, they're just a bunch of puppets, just manipulating the masses, guys. They're just manipulating people's minds and just making them like think a certain way. But it's awesome, guys. Like, when you're just so focused on like inner peace and just the necessities, food, a house, a car, and you're just chilling, and then for the rest of your money you're just stacking it, you're just investing it. That's a blessing to you. That's a very awesome mentality to have. Not thinking that every time you get paid you need to buy this, you need to buy that. Like, you're just gonna blow your money. Like, you're just gonna be living paycheck to paycheck. And even if it's not that case, even if you're making money, just materialistic things, guys, like, it doesn't fulfill you, man. Like, a lot of people learn the hard way. They could be like extremely rich, but they always have a void. They always feel empty, and they try to fill in that emptiness with just external things. But in order to be like happy and to be at peace, that's an inside job. That's working on your mentality, on just everything, guys. Like, from within your spirit. Things of this world and in society, it doesn't fulfill your spirit. You feel actually worse. You feel spiritually dead when you follow things of this world. You feel a lot worse. So I'm just glad that, like, I have this mentality of just being just focusing on other things, guys. Like Bob Marley, I seen like an interview one time where some guy was asking him, is like, oh, are you a rich man? And then he's like, what do you mean rich? He's like, do you have a lot of possessions, a lot of money in the bank? And he's like, possessions make you rich? He's like, I don't have that type of richness. My richness is life. Or he said something like, it just gave me chills, guys. I was like, wow, like, I felt that, man. Like, that's so true. Just the simple things in life is what really matters. And it's not, like I said, it's just there's different levels to this being minimalist. But sometimes less is more in certain situations. You know, if you have like a closet just full of clothes that you don't even use, like it just stresses you out. Or just things like people just buy things and then 90% of the time they don't even use it, but they're just so hyped up in that moment, but it's just over time it just creates clutter. You're just wasted money that you worked hard for. Like, so it's just like, I don't know, I just see it like as a trap, like a never ending cycle of just materialism, consumerism, and things like that. Like I'd rather spend my money on adventurous things, um yeah, like I don't care about, using my money more wisely, and just focusing on myself, guys. Like, you know so that's my message for today. um so yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. Are you a minimalist? Are you don't care about materialism like me? Let me know, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this video. So with that being said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.